Hey you guys, welcome to Your World is Waiting. This is a read for Pisces, general read. I'm going to go ahead and do the actual full signs this month. Just me starting out and, getting a feel for how the algorithm for YouTube works. I decided to go ahead and do it. So this is a read for my Pisces water signs, November 2020. If this does not resonate with you, please feel free to check your sun, moon, and rising. This may not resonate with everyone, but hey, if you like it, like it. If you don't have to. No negative comments. Everything about this world in 2020 has been so negative, and that's not what we are. We are, in regards to having this moment to where we need to start empowering each other and getting, everyone in accord, because the energy is so bad. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the love, I don't even know what it's called, the Higher Love Soul Links, Oracle Links, or Soul Link Oracle cards. I'm going to pull this in order to see what the topics we will be discussing and pulling for. So, special knowledge and skills, intuitive understandings, and I just had these ones. Sudden progress and change, and I just want to re-pull this over because I just had these in the either Scorpio or Cancer reading, and it's driving me crazy, but it's okay. This is what's meant to come out, and I'm okay with that. So we're gonna go ahead and pull, from the regular Rider-Waite Tarot to see what the special knowledge and skills are. Yeah, I literally had everything in all of these in my last readings. Would I be wrong to start over? I don't know. Yeah. Well, no, I guess I won't start over. Special knowledge and skills, intuitive understandings, sudden progress and change, solitude and meditation. I literally just had this in my last reading. Let's go ahead and get some energy from the Energy Oracle deck for this reading for November 2020 for the sign of Pisces. My fellow water signs. There you have it. Yeah, this energy, what we need. And then I'll pull from the Moonology Oracle deck because it was just a blue moon. And I didn't do a read for the Pisces signs or any of the signs. I think I only did Cancer for last month. Cancer or maybe Scorpio. I don't know. But anyway, let's get energy for this read for Scorpio, November 2020. See what we have to look forward to. Not taking all of these cards. Not going to happen. Yep, let's see what we got to look forward to this month for the sign of Pisces 2020, November 2020. What is this read's energy going to be like? Here we go. Let's try it one more time. If we don't get it, I'm going to pull it. There you have it. All right, give me energy for the Pisces. There we go. All tied up. What does all tied up mean? What do we have to look forward to in regards to being all tied up? To me, it seems like she is being bashful, and she is tied up. She's literally tied up. Something is holding her down, or, keeping her from doing something that it is that she needs to do. So, and Goddess of the Moon, that came out in one of my other readings as well. Right now, you know what? No. Let me get energy from the Moonology Oracle deck just because, like I said I was going to do. I said I was going to do it, and I ended up not doing it. So energy from the Moonology Oracle deck. We already got all tied up. And what does all tied up mean, and why does it resonate? That fell down. What does it Why did it come out in the Pisces November 2020 reading? What does all tied up mean? And let's get too many cards. Energy from the Moonology Oracle deck. There we go. Flipped out. You saw it. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. So you know we just had a full moon. When you're surrendering to the divine, you're surrendering to something. And we're going to get energy for that. At the bottom of the deck, a time for healing. A time for healing. So let me go ahead and just clarify what all tied up means, because I've never gotten that card before, but I'd rather you know what it means while we're moving forward so you can focus on that. Lack of motion and sense of personal freedom. This card upright, and I'll show it to you. This card shows a woman tied up. Where you at? Shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrist, body, and arms. Receiving this card upright represents action in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward, or it may be that the technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at the time. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer, meaning, holding yourself back. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional some emotional or negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. So the affirmation is, I release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. My life is opening up. I am free to choose my reality. So that is for all tied up. So if that can resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, your world is waiting. Also, surrender to the full moon. Surrender to the divine. So full moon card. Let's see. Surrender to the divine. The full moon card. Let's see. It just says full moon. Boom. Sorry, I just want to, right here, page number 32. All right, so full moon. Surrender to the divine. This, it says the very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head at a point of conclusion and turning point. A turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're really telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when the moon cycle you pulled this card, matters will soon conclude, and you will find out whether or not wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attune to the moon. It says, I am getting the answers I need. Additional meanings of this card. A wish you made may be about to come true. It is make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. And it says the teachings. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a powerful card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given. The questions asked during the new moon are pulling these cards at any time in the lunar cycle. Suggest answers will be coming your way before too long. Let's see if it has. Yeah, so everything is pretty much the same thing. It's like surrender to the divine, all tied up. Something here is causing you to look at your situations or to be bound to something. So it's telling you to look at it and to figure out what it is that's holding you back and to figure it out. So anyway, let's figure out the special knowledge and skills and what it is that is happening with you that's causing this card to come out. Again, if this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, your world is waiting. No negativity. This world is full of negative. Temperance card fell out, but I'm going to reshuffle. If it's meant for it to come out, it will. Yeah, so if you like what you hear, please like, share, and subscribe. This may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, feel free to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. I am a Cancer sun, a Libra moon, and a rising or ascendant is Leo. I don't know if that may be the same for you, but again, if this doesn't resonate with you, there are other readers out there that maybe can. All right, so let's clarify special knowledge and skills. Too many cards coming out. I seen the Ten of Swords coming out. And I think it was the Ten of Swords. Yeah. I think it was the Ten of Swords. All right, there you go. Ten of Pentacles, special knowledge and skills. You are smart. You are whatever you're doing and whatever you're using is calling your pentacles to come. So special knowledge and skills is causing you to have your pentacles. However, let's clarify the intuitive understanding. The last time I got this, the actual Empress card. Was it the Empress card? Oh, no. I think it was the High Priestess card came out. Let's see what happens and what comes out here. Temperance. So that card pulled over. Remember, that was trying to come out earlier. So in Temperance. So with the Temperance card, the Temperance is peace and harmony, transformation or virtue. Also, it could be in regards to balancing out the scales. And so here, sudden progress and change is trusting the process. So again, intuitive understanding is the Temperance card came out. And again, Temperance is balance. Unity and health, healing and harmony, and the sudden progress and change came out, and it's trusting. The Two of Swords cards, and the Two of Swords card is the decision and also having courage and trusting the situation. So maybe you're trusting the sudden progress and change in order to get through whatever the special knowledges and skills are. So maybe something about this, maybe a transition is holding you back. And so I'm not... Solitude and meditation, the Lover's card came out. So the Lover's card is card of Gemini. And I'm going to take all three of these cards. They keep coming out like this, so I might as well. This is at being at a crossroads or, maybe the beginning of a relationship or beginning of something. Your feelings are involved in regards to the Lover's card coming out. And then you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands comes out, and it's basically saying that you are an entrepreneur. So however this is, you're into your feelings or whatever this situation is, it's coming out, and it's saying basically you're an entrepreneur and you're creative. And so your feelings with the Lover's card coming out is making you something about this. This energy is either it's not happening fast enough, or that it's happening, or you're questioning this this change that's happening. So it's causing you to go in your feelings and to separate yourself and to go into meditation mode to where you can see exactly what it is that you're doing. So you're meditating with the Lover's card of Gemini. You're meditating with the Lover's card, something about your choices that needs to be made. And again, you are an entrepreneur and a creative. So it's not that you're doubting the situation, whatever is happening, again, because your Three of Cups comes out. You're celebrating. The Three of Cups comes out, and that celebration in regards to your coins. So maybe you're celebrating your coins. The Temperance card is here, and with the Temperance card being here, the Temperance card is basically saying you're at peace in regards to your intuitive understanding. So you're at peace with this. You understand, and you know that this transformation that you're doing with the sudden progress and change, you have to trust in the situation. You're trusting it with the blindfold. You're trusting it. And then you have the Lover's card. So it's making you go into your feelings and to know that you know what choices you've made, and you know the unions that you have and your values and the types of bonds that this can cause, as well as temptation. And the King of Wands is letting you know already that you're an entrepreneur, so you're celebrating this energy. So let's go ahead and clarify the special knowledge and skills with the Page of Cups for the Ten of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups comes out, and the page is basically creativity and new ideas. So with your special knowledge and skills, you already have your pentacles, or your pentacles are coming based on you creating this situation. Now let's clarify the Temperance card. So with the Temperance card is already, you already at the top of here, it has the intuitive and understanding. This is too many cards. I'm not taking down these cards. I promise I won't. With the intuitive understandings and the Temperance card being here, you have the Knight of Swords energy comes out, taking leaps and going. So the Knight of Swords energy is basically knowing that you are an intelligent human being. You're making, certain decisions to take charge of the situation. So with the Temperance card, again, you are with the Temperance card, you are basically in harmony and being in transformation in regards to your intuitive understandings, and you're taking you're like charging at the situation because you know that you're intelligent enough to be able to do this. And so the sudden progress and change and having the Two of Swords coming out is basically you trying to figure out what it is that you want to do or how you want to do it. So the obstacle is surrendering to the divine. That's why that's out, because here it is, the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles is basically preparing. You're preparing for this. You're trusting and you're preparing for this situation. Pisces, I got the same reading for and look, here it is. The Solitude and Meditation card comes out with the Devil. I pretty much got the same reading for the Scorpio. So whatever the Scorpio and the Pisces, this is kind of like a similar read, and that's why I was hesitant on taking these cards, because this came out and you seen me shuffle these cards. I shuffled them several different times, but basically whatever challenges that you have, it's making you feel bound to a situation, but they're telling you to surrender to the divine, because whatever the challenges are, it's gonna let go. And then with the Devil energy coming out, the Devil energy is basically, determination, temptation, in regards to it. This is card Capricorn. So, again, the Devil energy is saying that, you are, you're tying yourself up. It's basically the same thing as all tied up. You're basically feeling trapped because of this situation, and you got to know that the universe and surrendering to the divine is basically what you need. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician energy, and at the bottom of this deck is transformation. So you're transforming into this situation. Whatever you're going through, whatever energy this is that you have to start over, or you feel like you're at a standstill. Like I said, this is basically the same reading for the Scorpio. You feel like you're at a standstill. I mean, you have all of the energies on the board. You have the Cups, you have the Swords, you have the Pentacles, you have the Wands here, and you have the energy of Capricorn. The Devil card is here. You have all of these energies on the board, but for some reason, it's the same thing as with the Scorpio. Something is challenging you and making you feel like you are at a standstill, or that you're stuck, and you know that you're not, because you have the same skills. You have the skills that you need in order to be successful, but this feeling here of being tied up, or basically it's just like you being tied up, or you not moving forward. You feel like you are blocking. You're being blocked or trapped, or your creativity is being suppressed. So that's the energy that I feel that I'm getting from this, or whatever. So now we're going to go ahead and clarify the Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles for special knowledge and skills, to see what comes out. I'm telling you, if this card, you guys go and watch the Scorpio reading that I just did right before this one. Excuse me, if the same cards come out, I'm just gonna fall out. Yeah, the Page of Cups came out, but it came out in a different column. But yeah, you seen me shuffle these cards, and I was hesitant on taking the same reading, on taking the cards, because it seemed like, I had just had that reading minus a couple of, I think Cancer had special knowledge compromise. So don't compromise. Don't compromise how you feel. Don't compromise your knowledge and your skills in regards to feeling this way, because once you start to compromise, then things start to change for you, and then you start to feel a different way and want to walk away from the situation or walk away from everything. So this all tied up feeling will come to an end because you surrender to the divine. Now, as far as intuitive understandings, with intuitive understandings, clarifying the Temperance card and the Knight of Swords card is participation. So in order for you to get out of this energy of feeling tied up, that's why again the Temperance card came out. It's basically telling you, have peace and harmony in regards to this situation. But then with the Knight of Swords energy, again, it's basically saying that you are taking charge because you are an intelligent human being, but you're participating in this as well. You're not going to stop participating in because you don't feel a certain way. So your intuitive understanding is because you already know. You already know that you have what it takes in order to get to this point. And then for sudden progress and change, the Two of Swords card came out, and then the Three of Pentacles came out. So the Two of Swords is basically trusting the process, and the Three of Pentacles card is basically preparing for this. But the nothingness of this card is how you feel. You feel trapped. You feel like nothing in regards to what you're doing, and this is the same thing. It's all tied up. Nothing. The nothingness is basically making you feel like unsure. It's like an unsure feeling, and you're like, I got to get out of this situation. I got to get out of this feeling because here it is. Solitude and meditation, conditioning yourself. You know that you stand apart from the rest. And for clarifying, the Devil, the Lovers, the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Devil card, the Nothingness card. Here it is again. You're tied up. This Strength card from the Leo card is showing you that you're tied up, and you are starting to compare yourself to everyone else, and you know that you stand apart from it. But at the same time, this feeling is making you, this nothingness feeling, or this feeling of being all tied up, is making you feel like, am I comparing myself? Am I like these other people? What is it that makes me stand out apart from these people? And it's just special knowledge and skills. So at the bottom of the deck, politics. So I don't know. With the politics card coming out and tonight being the election, maybe it's something that you're questioning in regards to moving forward in the times that's happening. You're wearing a mask. It feels like it's starting to make you feel like you're wearing a mask, and that comparing yourself, to others, and feeling like you are tied up and you have no control over the situation. Trusting this process is making you feel like you're wearing a mask. It's making you feel, and I don't know, in regards to I'm a Cancer sun. I feel like when I have take on a task or something and it becomes boring to me, or it's something that I feel like I've already achieved and I can do it with my eyes closed, I feel like I'm wearing a mask, and then it's time for me to move forward. So maybe that is where this is, this intense feeling of it controlling your mind. Excuse me, controlling your mind and not seeing the fruits of your labor. Excuse me, that was weird. So there you go. Let me drink some water before I end this. So maybe that was my throat chakra, because now I sound like Donald Duck. But anyway, if you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, the world is waiting. Bye-bye.